step. Today, we're going to be learning about acute, right, obtuse, and straight angles. What are acute, right, obtuse, and straight angles?
An acute angle is less than 90 degrees, and a right angle is exactly 90 degrees. And an obtuse angle is greater than 90 degrees, but less than 180. And a straight angle is exactly 180 degrees.
We're not going to be learning about reflex and full rotation. We're going to be learning about that in another video.
Let's learn more about acute, right, obtuse, and straight angles step by step. So it says, is this angle acute, right, obtuse, or straight? So we know that this is acute because it's less than 90 degrees, and a right angle would be a straight line with a little box on it. So it's smaller than that, so it's definitely acute.
Okay, it says, is this angle acute, right, obtuse, or straight? We know that if it's acute, it has to be smaller than 90 degrees. But it's not smaller than 90 degrees. And if it's right angle, it wouldn't be that big. And it's definitely obtuse because it's more than 90 degrees and it is not less than 90 degrees.
Awesome.
Is this angle acute, right, obtuse, or straight? So this angle is acute because it is smaller than 90 degrees, and it is not obtuse because it's not bigger than 90 degrees or smaller than 90 degrees. And it's not straight because it's not a straight line, and it's not 180 degrees.
Super. Is this angle acute, right, obtuse, or straight? So this is obviously obtuse because obtuse, as we all know, that it is greater than 90 but less than 180. So this is definitely greater than 90, which is right. So this is definitely obtuse.
Wonderful. Okay, it says, is this angle acute, right, obtuse, or straight? Going back to the definition, we know that acutes are less than 90 degrees and obtuse is greater than 90 but less than 180. And right angle is exactly 90 degrees. We know that this angle is exactly 90 degrees because it has a little square at the edge and it is a full square.
Excellent.
Is this angle acute, right, obtuse, or straight? This angle is definitely straight because straight is a 180 perfect degree angle. And this is a straight line, but it's not acute because it's not smaller than 90 degrees. It's not right because it's not 90 degrees. And it's not obtuse because it's not more than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees.
Brilliant. Is this angle acute, right, obtuse, or straight? Like we said in the other time, we know that this is right angle because it's exactly 90 degrees, as said in this model. It's exactly right because it's it's showing at the right angle. So this is definitely a right angle. Now entering the challenge zone. Are you ready?
Okay. Is this angle acute, right, obtuse, or straight? We know that acutes are very tiny and it is less than 90 degrees, and we know that this is less than 90 degrees, so it's definitely acute. Is this acute, right, obtuse, or straight? This is definitely acute because this is a really small angle and acute is less than 90 degrees, and it's definitely not 90 degrees. It looks less than 90 degrees. So it's definitely acute.
That's right. Is this angle acute, right, obtuse, or straight? This is definitely straight because we know that this shape of a line, and we all know that lines are straight. And it's also exactly 180, which is half of 90.
Okay. Is this angle acute, right, obtuse, or straight? We know that this is not acute because it's more than this angles more than 90 degrees, and acute angles are supposed to have less than 90 degrees. This is obtuse because it's more than 90 degrees, and it's not a right angle.
Well done.
Is this angle right, acute, obtuse, or straight? Well, it's definitely obtuse because it is more than a right angle and less than a straight angle. So it's obtuse.
Last question for this video. Is this angle acute, right, obtuse, or straight? So as we know that this is definitely acute because as it said in the definition, an acute angle is definitely less than 90. So it has to be smaller than this right angle. So this is definitely smaller than a right angle, so this is acute. Well done. Okay, so let's play a little game to give us an understanding of acute, right, obtuse, and straight.
Okay, is this angle acute, right, obtuse, or straight? We know that this angle is definitely right because you can see, as you know, that there is a square at the edge, and this angle is exactly 90 degrees. So this is right angle.
Super.
Is this angle acute, right, obtuse, or straight? This is definitely a right angle because it is 90 degrees and it can fit a perfect square inside of the square. So it's definitely a right angle. Awesome.
Is this angle acute, right, obtuse, or straight? So as we know that this is of course acute, like we said, it's definitely an acute angle is less than 90, so it has to be smaller than a right angle. So this is definitely smaller than a right angle. So this is definitely acute.
Okay,
Correct.
so it says, is this angle acute, right, obtuse, or straight? So we know that this is not acute because it's not less than 90 degrees, and it's not a right angle because it doesn't have a square in the edge. We know that this is obtuse because it's more than 90 degrees. Awesome.
Is this angle acute? Last question, right, obtuse, or straight? So this is definitely acute. As we said, it's smaller than the right angle. That is all about for today for right, obtuse, and straight and angles.
We hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Well, we'll see you next time on Step by Step.
Goodbye.